Welcome to my channel. I'm Sammy, and I believe that love is always the fundamental answer. To create these videos, I've written something which is what I like to do almost every day. I don't get to write every day though, because too often I put this off because I feel I don't have time or I have sacrificed my writing time for something else. Always, though, this is my choice. Today, I found myself writing and leading me into this contemplation of time. Time is something that most people wish that they had more of. But is time mismanagement merely a sign of lacking self-love and self-worth? Because when we value ourselves so much, maybe then we're not afraid to designate our time where we most need it, for ourselves. This train of thought that I'm on is not merely about structuring our days so that we can pay bills and work in a job that we don't love, clean a house, and then hopefully allocates enough time for us to do something that brings us joy. That is unfortunately too often set aside to accommodate anything else but ourselves. My thought train is about considering what this life is about and who we are in this universe. If you've listened to my channel before, then you know that I have a faith in who I am, connected to the energy of love, our greatest source, and this collective consciousness that we're all a particle of while we live in this physical form. And it's because of this faith and my spiritual understanding that I contemplate our purpose in life and amalgamate the concept of time. So is time really a thing? For us in this physical form, it is certainly something we've been conditioned to live by. It's a guide for the ego mind to adhere to. But the importance of time is so that we can find time for what is most important to us. And when we do what we love, excuse me, we're in presence. And in the moment and contradictorily in presence, time does not exist. When we awaken to ourselves and consider our purpose in this life, isn't one goal to slow down, to simplify our lives so that we can give more attention to where we feel most alive, doing the things that bring us contentment, joy, harmony? This may be going for a walk, knitting, riding a bike, sailing on the water, or simply writing like I do. Living your best life doesn't have to mean exertion of energy. Rather, it's about the frequency you find your energy in. When we feel most alive, we have most likely surrendered our ego mind and instead immersed ourselves into the moment, into presence. This is living, and this is also healing. When we exist in this timeless space, free from worries, regrets, past upsets, and future fears, we instead allow the love energy to realign us. Homeostasis occurs in the body and the mind, and healing exists. The more time we allow ourselves to enter into this realm of self-indulgence, which is, I believe, a purpose of our life, the more we can love our life and love ourselves and heal. As a result of choosing to live in this physical form, we've been reprogrammed during our formative years, and this conditioning process has inevitably resulted in memory loss of the great and powerful spiritual beings that we are. We've forgotten our mission, our gifts, and who we are. We've even lost belief in self-love, which is the key to living our best life. So to live our best life, we need our focus to be on ourselves, not on the others that distract us away from our own peace. That is not to say friendships and partnerships and relationships aren't good. Of course they are, and of course they can be, but we also have to realize how easily distracted we can become. Everyone on this earth has their own mission or purpose, but we've been misled in this topsy-turvy world and indoctrinated with fear-based thoughts that prevent us following our dreams. Sadly, money is the greatest distractor. Too many people believe that they have to acquire more to achieve their goals. But if they were not afraid to remove themselves from their self-imprisoning mindset and start living the life they dream of, then they may realize that everything is working out, because from the mindset of love, love grows and dreams become realities. When we focus from fear, we ponder the what ifs, the doubts, the worries, and this focus will only bring more of that, further confirming these beliefs. We have to love ourselves and accept and believe so that we can be courageous enough to step away from the conventional, fear-based, indoctrinated ways and step forward into love and all the magic that comes with it. As I've written this morning, I've also recognised my own setbacks. I'm slowly moving forward and about to begin a journey to build a house. And my mind sometimes wanders in thoughts of what ifs. What if I don't have enough money? What if I can't pursue my other dreams? This is exactly what I need to let go of. With faith, I know that all I want can come and will come. But in fear, I resist, and if I don't let those thoughts go, they persist. If we can simply, but not necessarily easily, quieten our overthinking mind by becoming aware of our thoughts so that we can live mindfully in presence rather than projecting so far forward. If we can try to live only for today and appreciate the moments of this day, then we may realize that time is only a concept that leads to fear-based thoughts. Time doesn't really exist in the spaces we enjoy the most, and the paradox we live by with time teasing us is not the goal. It's quite a conflicting concept, this time thing. It feels so important, yet it is of no importance when we are living in presence. And in presence is where we reconnect with all that is and all that we ever want, which is found within in our very own love energy. There is so much that could be further discussed with this time concept, but really I'm just bringing it to you. I hope it stirs your mind, and please, if you want to leave a comment, I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for listening. I'm Sammy, and love is the answer. Ciao.